Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to take a quick look at the patch notes of update 6.2. First of all, it's going to be a Valve piece. We're going to get John Cena Peacemaker basically, and we already have kind of all the information about this guy that I talked about. If more information comes up, I'm going to cover it. But what this essentially does is it confirms that it's going to come out on 28th of February. Next up, we get the Ascension system, which I'm gonna make a separate video covering it whenever we actually get to interact with it. But it's basically gonna allow you to get your 7-star heroes ascended. It's basically gonna be getting them to 8 stars, but they are basically calling it a different way. The interesting thing about this is that they're going to get new passives. Those new passives are going to be not going to be character related, however, they're going to be class related. So we're going to see how the system works once we interact with it. Though another confirmation that we can get from here is that it's going to require shards to get them upgraded, and that sucks. When I'm saying I need more things to do with my extra shards, I mean I need to convert them in some way. I don't need to require more shards to get every single hero to a higher star rating, because I have 30k extra shards on Swamp Thing, which I have no use for, but I still have my Mr. Freeze to 5 stars, so him having an Ascension is useless to me. But yeah, this might be an interesting system that we're gonna interact with, but the only thing we get the confirmation for is that it's sadly gonna require even more shards to get those characters upgraded. Next up, bug fixes and optimizations. We're gonna get a fix for the Dark Side passive and visual effects. I guess that's going to make it easier to play against him if we're playing in League Invasions. We're going to get Collector vs. Superman, Better You Than Me. It's going to be some interaction with Constantine's Hellmark. It's going to be something very specific. But I guess he's no longer going to get damage reflected while that's active. We're going to get Batman Ninja Robin tagging out the character correctly with the special 2. That's a good fix because people are complaining about that. The Lethality passive... the description and number values are now correct. I don't care about the numbers. If the passive stays the same, it stays the same. No difference to me. We got Batman Underground, a bit of a fix on the flooding animation. And this is the only mention about Batman Underground. A thing I'm concerned of is the interaction between the Kamidogu Dagger and Batman Underground. This is the only place they mention Batman Underground, so that's not mentioned, so that makes me hopeful they're not going to change that. We got the Orm fixes. It's basically going to be fixes that allow him to trigger his Electrify stacks more effectively and make him work a bit better. And I went through those before the video, and yeah, it seems like Orm is gonna function a bit better, but that's useless because the problem was not that he was not functioning good, the problem was he was not dealing damage. So it's worthless to me if he functions good. I mean, it's good that they fixed that, but still, he's not gonna have enough damage probably. I'm gonna test him out. They changed the super move of Multiverse Black Lightning in terms of the positioning after that happens, I guess. Like, look, and they polished the animation sequence for Dr. Fate and Grodd upgrade for Gears. Like, it's good, but I think there are more important things that you should dedicate time for, because this is something that's gonna happen only for 1 second in your playtime of Injustice Mobile. I don't think this is that relevant, but hey, it's fixed, so that's good. Got some big changes for League Invasion, so now players are gonna earn League Invasion points for League activities, and they're gonna be provided points for defeating League raid bosses and the overall League raids, for completing League objectives. And yeah, this is a bit weird because I don't know if those points are going to be added to the overall score of the League in League Invasions, or they're just going to be added to the personal score of the players in terms of how much rewards they're going to get. But we'll see how this goes. But overall, I like this because it kind of promotes people to be a bit more involved with the League activities, which is something I could do a little bit more of myself. Next up, they're gonna add the Ethereum and the Universe Orbs or whatever to the rewards. Those are basically the things that you're gonna need to upgrade your characters to the new Ascension features. Like, it's gonna be the same as when they introduced the Galactic Orbs in Soul Raids. It's gonna be a bit of a slow process to get them probably at the start, but eventually you're gonna get more of them than you actually need. So that's fine. The bigger problem for most people, I think, are going to be the additional shards you require to get those characters to that ascension point. I don't even know how many. how many we're gonna require, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, they introduced those in rewards, and it's probably gonna be more of them depending on the divisions. Prep phase and attack phase provide more opportunity to attack. 0 invasion points has been fixed, which is great. They mentioned at some point that now everybody can lock and unlock the teams, which is making the whole system pretty damn worthless, man. Because you would lock your teams as an officer for other people to not be able to unlock them and mess around with them. Now everybody in the league can actively mess around with all your defensive teams. So what's the point of locking them anymore? That thing I don't understand at all. You're gonna get the league rewards in the inbox only show the top 3 leaderboard positions. And if you're not in top 3, they're going to show the entire leaderboard, which is yet again kind of pointless. When a member is kicked from a league, their heroes are removed from outposts. Oh, I didn't know they were not removed from outposts. Oh, that's a really good thing that they changed that, because somebody could league hop and abuse the cooldown of leaving leagues in order to fully deck out multiple outposts. So yeah, I'm very happy that's changed. Not sure how many people abused that, but that was definitely something unhealthy that was in the game. And for Soul Raids, we got on Ice Boss Sub-Zero was creating an ice clone that was immune to damage. Oh boy, I didn't see that happen, and I'm glad I didn't. We got Boss Manta here, displaying immune to several character passives. That's good that it's fixed. Black Manta was pretty much the biggest bug with the last updates. Frost Armor wrong icon, I don't care. Fixed the description combo hits that are required to remove Frost Armor, that's fine. Oh, this is something I actually encountered, but again, it's a non-issue. Horrific Scarecrow had these specials of Silver Scarecrow, but it's kind of irrelevant. Some issue with Firestorm super move, yeah. Let's move on. Fix some crashes in Champions Arena. Now with the artifacts, a lot of artifacts I don't have, and I don't know why they honestly do, so I'm gonna only cover the important ones. So here we have the Kamidogu Dagger. Is no longer gonna lose combo meter when you block a special. That's good. That's really good. That was the biggest problem with the artifact. Another artifact that's important to note is the Gemstone. So the Gemstone is gonna get better stacks, basically, because it's gonna be renewed after it's added 5 times. So they actually didn't nerf it, they buffed it a bit. I'm probably gonna roll a bit of money for that artifact myself. And other than that, we got a lot of fixes in terms of small bugs and crashes and things that were not appearing right on the screen. A lot of bug fixes in this patch, but again, most of them are stuff that didn't really bother me personally. Let me know in the comments if it did for you. And I really hope by changing so many small things, they didn't impact big things and they messed up something. But yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. But those are the patch notes for now. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about. And yeah, if your game did not work until the update, after the update is finished, it should work for you. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and goodbye.